So today I'm gonna be showing you some more breeding combinations to get some stronger pals that I've been using for quite a while now. Just take note that some of these are unique combinations and some of these are not, so the unique combinations are the ones that are limited to the breeding combination that I've used in this video, and those that are not unique combinations are pretty much easier to get because you could get them from breeding some other combinations rather than the one that I've used. And I will be attaching a spreadsheet that contains all the combinations that you could use for this breeding sessions that you will be doing at some point in your playthrough in this game. Before we jump right into it, if you find this video helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe if you guys are new, enable your notifications, and let's go! So let's start off with the unique combinations first. The first one would be a Lyleen, and the only way to get a Lyleen is if you breed a Mosanda and a Petallia together. Lyleen is a really good base pal considering that it has a planting level 4, handiwork level 3, gathering level 2, and medicine production level 3. So maintaining your food inside a base would not be a problem if you have this one. And it's a really good partner tame once you've got those legendary gears, or not even legendary, just higher tier gears, and fight bosses with it, because it is a really good healer. I haven't really used it myself just yet, because I've yet to obtain the schematics for the legendary gears or even rare gears. I've only had uncommon ones, so it's not really ideal, but it is a really good tame to have. And for Petallia, if you're wondering yourself how to get a Petallia, the easiest way to get it, in my opinion, is to breed a beacon and a fuwak. As you can see on the video, I've used a beacon and a fuwak to get myself a Petallia, because I've gained access for a beacon at a really early stage of the game. So yeah, I think that's the easiest way to get it. So the next one would be Faleris. And for Faleris, you need to use an Anubis and a Van Wyrm as its breeding parents. In my opinion, Faleris is not really that notable when it comes to uses because its work suitability is only kindling level 3 and transporting level 2. But if I want a transporter, I might as well use Anubis as a pal base for transporting. And for kindling, I might just use something like your Moontide Ignis or a Blazamut or something like a Reptiro. But I guess if you want an all-in-one base pal, you might as well go for a Faleris. The next one on the list is a Shadowbeak. A Shadowbeak is a result of an Astegon and a Kitsune crossbreeding. It is also a unique one, so you could only use Astegon and Kitsune as its parents. And when it comes to a base pal, Shadowbeak is not really that useful. It only has gathering level 1, so it's not really suitable as a base pal. But if you're gonna use it for battle and as a flying mount, it is really good. And another but, never use it across the water, because it doesn't really fly above water. When it drains its stamina while flying above water, it will drown, unlike every other flying mounts that you could use. So, in my opinion, if you're looking for a flying mount, there's a lot more alternatives than this one. But it's a really cool design pal, so if you're going for the looks, then you might as well have this on your team because you could still use it for battles. So the next one on our list is gonna be Menasting. Menasting is not a unique combination when it comes to breeding, so you could use another combination for its parents, but for this video, I've used a Mosanda and a Shadowbeak because my Shadowbeak contains a lucky passive skill that I've got from my Kitsune, so it's got that attack buff from the lucky passive skill. And when it comes to work suitability, I think Menasting could be good for mining and lumbering, but can get overshadowed pretty easily by other tames like Anubis, Grisbolt, or something like that. But I think Menasting is a really good early pal if you could get an access on it an early stage of the game. But yeah, if you're looking for a tame that could do both mining and the lumbering, I guess Menasting is your choice. So the next one on our list is one of my favorite pals that I've got, which is Warsect. I didn't really get this one earlier, but I wanted to have a pretty strong version of this one. And in this video, I've used two combinations for it just to get the passive skills. And the first one, I've used my Menasting. I've used my Menasting that got a lucky passive skill on it, and a Mosanda just to pass the passive skills on the Warsect. And Warsect is really useful when it comes to transporting and lumbering. This is also one that you could use as a lumber because it has lumbering level 3 and transporting level 3. So it would do all the work by itself when it comes to that. And it's also a pretty strong tame. If you don't have a ground and grass type tame on your team, you could use this one. And aside from it, it's really cool looking. Another combination that could get you a Warsect is a Sweepa and a Relaxorus. Because my Sweepa has a Ferocious and Burly Body passive skill, and I want to pass them both on my Warsect. So it would serve as a tank and a damage dealer all by itself when it comes to battles. And as for the last one, you probably saw this one on the video the other day. I think it's just yesterday, I don't know. But it's the Suzaku Aqua, one of the limited ones. I decided to put this on this video just so you could single it out. You could see how I got it. The only combination that you could use for this one is a Suzaku and a Yormontide. Suzaku is pretty much all over the desert, so you could get one right away. Or if you find some wild, huge scorching eggs on the desert, that would also contain some Suzakus. But if you're planning to breed for a Suzaku, you pretty much needed a higher tier monsters for that. The most basic parent that it has is a Cryolynx, and Cryolynx could only be found on the snowy mountains, which are level 37 and above. So it's pretty much a challenge to get it. If you're getting a Cryolynx, then you might as well just get a Suzaku all by itself. So yeah, I guess that's it for this video. I hope you find this one helpful in your adventure on this game in Palworld. I'm really enjoying this, so might as well share the knowledge to you guys. So yeah, and if you do find this helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe if you guys are new, enable your notifications so you could get some more updates and when I post the videos that I've been making. And yeah, I'll see you on the next episode. Peace out.